Hey there everybody, Mental Fox here with another episode of my playthrough of Horizon Zero Dawn. Thank you so much for joining me again. Well, we are deep beneath the earth in, I guess this is the Project Zero Dawn facility. I don't remember the actual name of it, but in the last episode we finally learned what Project Zero Dawn actually is. There is no hope for humanity. At least the humanity and the life that is on the planet during the Pharaoh Plague. And Project Zero Dawn is an attempt to revive humanity, revive the planet in the future that Aloy is now living in. We are going to continue on into Central Projects and see what else there is to see, learn what else there is to learn about Project Zero Dawn. Let's go. So, I think there's going to be baddies in here. How they get in here ahead of her, I don't know.
Intruder! Get her!
Oh no.
Whatever you do, don't die now.
Don't die now. Whatever you do, don't die now. Oh, that didn't do anything. Oh, come on. I'm hitting him. Look at this. Why is this not doing any damage at all? Oh, come on. Look. They're hitting right in the face. You guys are immune to explosions. Well, okay. I was considering using something else, but screw it. There. Now the problem is that I don't... Okay, I could craft more. Alright, okay. Stand up, Aloy. So yeah, that's Oh, I don't want this thing. That's a good weapon to use against humans. We actually took quite a bit of damage. Another big weapon over here. Power's down.
I've done this before. Just need my focus.
Okay, I don't want the fire starter. I want to search the shadow dude. Well, it's a good thing there's some bad guys every once in a while, so that we could replenish our stocks. Let's go ahead and take some health here. And let's not miss these data points back here behind us. Here's one in here. Let's take a listen and learn some more. Audio data point. Tom Peck? If that is how you pronounce your name. Voice log.
I hashed it out with them, what the point of Artemis was. I made it clear I wasn't on board for a global zoo. We haven't exactly proved ourselves to be great custodians in the past few thousand years. So the idea of a reconstituted biosphere, well, it's horrifying, isn't it? A complete horror show. We have no right to take a best guess at this stuff. But the alternative? Nothingness. For there to have been all this and then nothing. And with Charles Ronson running the show, I respect him. He's got a passion to him. He's hot-blooded. So I said I'll do it. I'll put my all into this, literally. When the project is done, I'll take the medical option, thank you. Counselor said I might change my mind. I told him that he didn't know me very well then. For life's sake, I'll do the dirty work. But I want no part of this pathetic, attenuated future on offer. I'm an outdoors man. Never did like the feel of solid-state lighting on my skin. And a wee bit of a claustrophobe, anyway.
Interesting. So he's going to do the work and then be like, okay, I'm done. And end it. When he says he's done, he means he's done. Where are the other data points? Here's a little bit of health right here. Kind of nice. Getting a little lost. Which way did I come in? Okay, so I've come back out. There's that data point that we read in the last episode. So I've exited this place. Okay, here's where we want to be. There was a data point in there. No data point in here. Just a little bit of health. Okay. That's the way we'll go when we're ready to try to restore power to the door, but there's still more data points in here for us to check out, so we're going to go check them out. Here's one right here. Here's a supply crate. Help ourselves to the goodies in it. The log of Travis Tate. Voice log. Let's listen.
Now, those lame FBI black hats at Mockingbird back in the day, I enjoyed schooling them. But maybe I went in too hard on this poor counselor. She was cute, and just going down a checklist after all. Couldn't expect her to see how ridiculous Zero D's ambitions are. God's own budget thrown at a kid playing with a hologram sculptor? Palms up, honey. I'm just calling it like it is. Hey, look, Mom, I'm making nature. Now, if nature is so important, why not let nature take its course? Extinction? That's natural. Zero dawn? No, ma'am, that ain't. Heck, it's so unnatural it'd be called an abomination back home, and you know it. That's why you're hiding it. Meanwhile, my little honey of a counselor, she's munching the inside of her cheek. Bad habit. She chewed one of her nails, too, just one. Not your day, was it, little sweet pea? Saw her quota slipping away. Said, I assume you intend to decline the assignment, Mr. Tate. You kidding me? 18 months hard labor in exchange for 30 years lounging around Elysium watching porn? Sign me up.
Oh, goody. Travis Tate. He's signed up. Get to hang out with Travis Tate. Another data point here. Let's check it out. Another audio. This is from Christina Suve. Let's listen to this one.
Zero Dawn. It is art, in a way. An expression on the grandest scale. But there is so much unfairness. Why was I chosen? Was it decided by committee? By algorithm? My family will be saved because I happen to graduate in art history? Is this right?
Dr. Suve? Christina Suve?
Yes. I met a man, another historian. His fields are Bauhaus and the New Materialists. But he once attended one of my talks. Another unfair chance. Of all the many people in that auditorium, that we should both be here now? And yet, I feel more accepting of my fate. No, it is not fair, not at all. But for the sake of my family, for the sake of art. Art is alive. It must be able to speak from beyond history and echo in the future, not perish into oblivion. This opportunity, I must do this.
Good for you, Christina Suve.
Zero Dawn.
Whoops. Okay, well, I do believe that is all of the data points in this little area. So let's see if we can't figure out how to restore power to the door. Do I want to go down there? Actually, that's probably where I'm going to go once I go down these stairs here. Well, maybe not. Huh. So what is down there? And if I do jump down there, can I get back up? The game won't let me go down there. Game's like, nope, there's nothing for you down there. You can't go down there. Oh, fine, I didn't want to go down there anyway. Alright, let's see if we can restore power to the door. So we got another door here that we can't get through. In here...
Here we go.
Here we go, she
Another
says.
one of these.
Another one of
Need to find
these.
the right configuration.
Okay, she needs to find the right configuration. What's this question mark up here? Code Nexus. Secure encryption port with holographic display. Data shows required settings for nearby hololocks. Error detected. Settings transposed. Okay, we'll get to that. First, I'm going to read this data point, though. Or listen to it. Oh.
I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
I don't know why that one played on its own. But it did. This one here. So, he installed an H-emitter node backward. Everything's in reverse. As if this message... Why is it playing again? It's probably playing automatically so that we don't miss that important data point. I was going to say, as if the message about everything being transposed wasn't clear enough.
There's a part missing.
There's a part missing.
There's a storage area nearby.
There's a part missing? Oh. Okay, here we go. Data shows required settings. So left, up, left, down, right. There's 5 of them? Okay. So left, up, left. No, not that one. Oh, she jumped over to that one. Left, down, and right.
Done. I should check the door nearby.
She should check the door nearby. Well, there's no door down here. So that's not the door she's talking about. So I guess... talk about this door here, so let's open it. Part I guess we need in here. Oh goody, let's climb this ladder. Okay. Going in there. Make sure I'm not missing any data points. Nothing there. Oh, let's walk across this pole. Search the supply crate. No, it's just a supply crate. It's pointing over here. Move, Aloy. What am I doing? Oh, pick up. There's something to pick up.
Found one. Looks intact.
We obtained one emitter. Okay. Alright. Install the emitter.
That should do the trick.
Okay.
Now let's get
That
that
should do
door
the trick.
open.
Okay, this is backwards, so down, right, up, left, down. Down, right, up, left, down. Oh. Okay, down, right, up, left, down. Oh, it's upside down like this. Okay, I was thinking each one of them are upside down. I see where it says Pharaoh right here. Okay, so this one is down. This one should be left. This one should be up. And it is. This one should be right.
That did it.
There we go.
Door should have power.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
Not really sure how she knows that the door should have power just because she did that, but hey, whatever. Whatever gives us puzzles to solve, right? Puzzles to solve, bad guys to kill, you know. Adventure game stuff. We are getting ready to enter Central Projects. Who dis?
Eclipse. They're here.
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia. It's up there. Second floor.
Can
Whoa.
you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
So he says avoid contact. Kill the Eclipse. Kill them good. Gladly. Hey, dude. There goes 2 of them. Oh. Oh, there's more. There's a lot more. They've come down. So we've got at least 5 more. Let's see. Let's try this. He's dead. So far, so good. Oh, he's not quite dead. Where is he? Got him. Okay, we got some people upstairs shooting stuff at us. Come on, stick your head out, dude. Got him. Nice. Your turn. No, not you. No, anybody? Anyone? 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 No, we got a guy down here. I don't know if I'll be able to get him from here. Oh, did some damage to him. Didn't get him that time. What's that now? Switch back to this. Nice hat. He's dead. Come on, show yourself, dude.
That's the last one.
Whoops.
Or not.
H-lock structural failure. Oh, goody. There's more. Okay, so there's more. I don't like this. Somebody over this way? No. Got a dude standing over there.
Room's clear. For a moment, anyway.
Nice.
Get moving. You have to find Gaia.
Alright, now we're supposed to find the entrance to Sobek's office, and I'm going to take my sweet time doing it. Don't rush me, game. Get some good stuff from him. Get a supply box from this guy. What you got? Metal shards. Is that all you've got? What about you? Metal shards. This guy's got something good on him. Ooh, desert glass. Something to fill up my inventory. Shock traps that I can't pick up. Slag shine glass. Man, those guys did no damage to us at all. None. Metal shards. Desert glass. What do we got here? Metal shards. Okay, so are there any data points in here? I'm not seeing any on my compass. Perhaps in this next room. I saw some light over here. Okay, it's nothing. So this, this guy here we searched, but he's got some stuff we can't pick up because we're maxed out on inventory. Okay, here's some data points in here. Let's check this one out.
I'm
Whoa.
Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So like, You probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. Waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots, and not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real. Gaia's already learning. In simulation, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
I don't get it.
Which part? It's a little technical in places.
If Gaia was designed to save life, why would the robots it makes attack people?
Perhaps it loves some forms of life more than others.
The derangement. The machines weren't always so angry.
True. Mostly they were docile until 10, 15 years ago.
For years, Hephaestus has been forcing cauldrons to make aggressive machines. I've seen it myself, in the cauldrons. Stalkers, Ravagers, the Thunderjaw. How could it do that? And why?
Why indeed?
Why indeed? So we could activate the holo projector and listen to it again if we wanted to, but I don't think we need to. Let's listen to this data point, or read it. Full steam ahead. A text mail. From Elizabeth Sobek. To Margot Shen, subject full steam ahead, Margot. If I doubted your brilliance in the slightest, I wouldn't have picked you as the Hephaestus Alpha. You need to stop worrying about your age and communication style. You are who you are. Have confidence in yourself. You know what you're doing. Case in point, the latest draft of your plan for the construction and stocking of bootstrap silos to store raw materials is excellent. This, combined with your design for the AM Foundry Core and the Foundry Site Selection Plan, add up to a comprehensive plan. It's time to start construction. One detail. Consult with Iomide Okilo before you finalize the silo inventories. Hephaestus's first task will be to fabricate the robots that will construct the waveform broadcast towers Minerva will use to transmit the deactivation codes, so any exotic materials needed for the tower should be accounted for in the inventory plan. Elizabeth. Okay, so Minerva was responsible for transmitting the deactivation codes. Hephaestus built the robots that fabricated the towers that Minerva broadcasted from. It all makes perfect sense. More data points? Well, there's one over here. Simulation results. Text mail from Margot Shen. To Elizabeth Sobek, simulation results. Wow, you weren't kidding about Gaia's predilection for animal morphologies. Sure, not totally unexpected given the rough natural terrain her bots will have to navigate, but I agree that there's something deeper going on here. Her designs aren't just functional. They feel almost like, well, tributes is the word that comes to mind. As though she's already mourning their loss, and not just for the disappearing fauna of our time, but creatures from the fossil record too. References to megafauna in some of her designs, so cool. Well, whatever Gaia thinks up, Hephaestus will empower her to build it. I just wish we could still be around in a century or two to see what she makes. There's gotta be more data points around here. Now I'm starting to get nervous. I'm getting nervous because there's an audio data point right here that's missing. And there's 2 text data points that are missing. And I know that they're not always in order, but they have been thus far in this facility. So I'm worried that I've missed something. And then this holoprojector is the one we just watched. I worry that there may be another one that I haven't seen. looking for her office. It looks like it's going to be up these stairs. But doggone it, man. Did I miss something? Did I miss some data points?
Before, in cauldrons.
But of course, the birthing places of Gaia's machines.
She's seen these shapes before. Okay. Get some goodies from the supply crate. What the heck? That was weird. Did you see my, yeah, look at my compass now. You could see, yeah, it's pointing to a sunfall. That's funny. That's where we are now, though. Well, I guess I'm just going to have to have faith in that the data points and audio points that I'm missing are we're going to be able to find.
Structural failure prevents access.
Okay. Structural failure prevents access.
Alert. Area inaccessible. Elevators non-operational. Stairwells have collapsed.
Stairwells have collapsed. Well, that's not good. Okay. Well. It's interesting that we could go back, it looks like. I don't think I missed anything out here. Don't think so. This was where we went to, turn on the power for the doors. And then this was the room that we fought all these dudes in. And I felt pretty confident at the time that I had found all the data points. So I'm going to move forward and hope that these things fill in. Be very upset if I miss something. I might even rage quit. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to rage quit. Alright, let's find Elizabeth's office. Nothing back here. Boy, she sure just liked to climb on stuff. Alright, keep on moving. Here's a data point. Can we not get to it from out here? Alright, looks like we're going to have to get into that office to read that data point. Here's some goodies. Oh, there was a dude up here. How did they get in here? I mean, really, how did they get in here? Aloy had to use her voice recognition thing or whatever. It had to scan her DNA.
I think this is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office. But it's sealed off. There's got to be a way inside.
Keep looking.
There's got to be a way inside. Don't give up, Aloy. Don't give up. You can do it.
More Eclipse.
Careful now.
Careful now. Man, I don't want to fight Eclipse. I don't want to fight anybody. I just want to learn stuff and explore. I don't want to fight people. Stupid Eclipse. Causing all kinds of trouble. Big dumb dummies. Well, I'm almost out of these. Means I'm going to have to figure out a different way to take these guys out. I mean, there's dudes walking around down there, but I have a feeling the game isn't going to let me shoot through here. You know? Well, I know I saw somebody walking around. Okay, there's one. Dude down there. Over there. What is this over here? There's a weapon lying on the ground, I guess. Another dude here. There's a lot of them. And a lot of them have big weapons. So, I don't think the game is going to let me shoot through here. I really don't. But let's see. Yep, sure enough, it won't. Look at that crap. Look at that. Oh, brother, it actually made it through the railing, but hit an invisible wall. Nice. I mean, because really, this would be the smart thing to do. This is what a smart person would do. They would stay up here and snipe everybody from up here. But oh no. We can't have that happen. We need to make it artificially difficult. Any more dudes around here? No. There's some data points, but we'll read those later. I'm going to take these guys out first. Some stairs here. Whoop. Stop making noises, game. Jeez.
The collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Ebaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries. 42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English, Spanish, and Arabic. Third, the transferal and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils. The only medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come. And last, but not least, the development of the holographic interface and gamified curricula, by which future humans will commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic learning modules, leveling up their knowledge and skills they will need to take control of the terraforming system. That is the future towards which all of our efforts will be directed. Not just the preservation of the past, but the seed for the flourishing of a new tree of knowledge. Welcome, and let us begin.
Yes, let us begin killing these Eclipse losers. Well, I guess maybe we are going to look at some of these data points right now before we go in that room and start killing people. What do I want to say? I was a little distracted. I was having a little bit of a hard time paying attention to what she was saying because there's bad guys here. So we may listen to what she has to say again later. And actually, I'm not going to go ahead and listen to this data point yet because, again, I'm concerned that I'm not going to be able to pay attention with these bad guys here. So if I drop down here to fight these guys, am I going to be able to get back up here to listen to this stuff? That concerns me. Doggone it. So maybe I do need to listen to this data point right now. Let's see what the map looks like. So there's her office. That's where we need to go. Oh, that's just as far as I could zoom out. It's a pretty big place. Pretty neat. So, where I'm looking right now, we're not going to be able to go in there. The map doesn't take us there. So that leads me to believe that I'm not going to be able to come here later. So let's go ahead and check out this data point. I'll try to pay attention to it. Encapsulated DNA. A text mail. From Samina Ebaji to Elizabeth Sobek. Subject, encapsulated DNA. And the winner is encapsulated DNA. Over the past 10 days, I performed an exhaustive review of data storage solutions. Magnetic, optical, quantum, even that eternity tech that FAST was shilling a year or so ago. But every other solution has one or more fatal shortcomings. Too heavy to transport, too massive to install in the allotted space, too power intensive over the centuries, too prone to failure past 300 to 400 years, etc. Encapsulated DNA will easily hold the 40+ zettabytes we're projecting for Apollo. There are still many details to finalize, of course. To start with, we need to select the inert material in which we'll embed the molecules, already testing 16 candidate materials, as well as design and fabricate the power systems and sealed reliquaries that will keep the DNA at minus 18 degrees Celsius for 1,000+ years. So long as I assure you that it didn't factor into my decision, may I confess that I deem it entirely fitting, indeed propitious? Is that right? That we will be using the very building blocks of life to preserve human knowledge from mechanized extinction? It's not just ironic, but heroic. Life as the hero, beating back the forces of oblivion. In any case, much to do. Until next time, peace be with you, Samina. Encapsulated DNA. Okay. Let's see. There's another data point in this direction down there. Can I get to it from here? I can. Here's an Apollo update. We've got a text mail from Samina Abaji to Elizabeth Sobek, subject Apollo update. Over the past 2 months, the full benefit of our procurement of a copy of the Homer archive from Far Zenith has made itself known, and as a result, all of Apollo's key deliverables are on schedule. Apollo has already surpassed 40 million discrete data entries and continues to grow. The physical science modules are effectively complete, with soft science modules close behind. World history, cultural data, and media archives are also on schedule. Language preservation is wrapping up a bit ahead of schedule due to falling short of our goal to preserve 4,500 languages. I suppose the tragic early loss of Papua New Guinea doomed that goal from the outset, with attendant curricula development about to begin. Speaking of heuristic curricula, they are performing well in testing, with children and adolescents demonstrating high levels of engagement with and trust in the Aristotle and Aspasia persona. Personally, I find them highly engaging, especially when they debate. I wish half my professors had been so entertaining. Peace be with you, Samina. Okay, good. So those 2 data points have been filled in. That makes me happy. There's still an audio data point that I'm concerned about. Not seeing any more indications of data points on my compass. So I'm going to listen to this again because I really wasn't paying attention last time, so bear with me.
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Ebaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world, ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries. 42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English, Spanish, and Arabic. Third, the transferal and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils. The only medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come. And last, but not least, the development of the holographic interface and gamified curricula, by which future humans will commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic learning modules, leveling up their knowledge and skills they will need to take control of the terraforming system. That is the future towards which all of our efforts will be directed. Not just the preservation of the past, but the seed for the flourishing of a new tree of knowledge. Welcome, and let us begin.
So she's talking about information in here that people will be able to use to do the required terraforming. I thought that the robots were going to do that, but she was saying that, you know, people will learn from this gamified system, and they will level up their knowledge on how to use the terraforming stuff. So does that mean that there's already been people alive down here doing this kind of work? Because the planet seems to be pretty well terraformed. So I don't know if I'm misunderstanding that or not. Well, this is the kind of thing that I don't like in games. The game, at least it looks like to me, is going to force me to drop down here. Okay, never mind, it's not. There's stairs right here. I could come right back. I was going to complain. I thought this was a drop-off and I wasn't going to be able to get back up here. And therefore the game is kind of like forcing me to drop into a dangerous situation. Because I kind of like, you know, to have an escape route if necessary. And I didn't think the game was going to give me one, but it is. So, here we go. Time to start taking out these losers in here. So if they come through here... Oh man, there's a lot of them in here.
All of this lost. The ancients' greatest gift to us.
Greatest? How about the fact we exist at all?
To abide in ignorance is a curse, Aloy. You of all people should know that.
I'm not really sure I understood that little exchange there. I didn't understand it at all, actually. Okay, so I have all these things here that I never use. There's a dude right there, just waiting for me to shoot him in the back. And then, you know, I've got these trap things here that maybe I could attempt to use, or maybe I don't need to. Oh crap, I didn't quite kill him. Ah, hell, missed him. Oh, here he comes. What are you gonna do, dude? Alright, so, if they want to come through this door, they're gonna have to get through that. Okay, that didn't do crap. Did he shoot it, maybe? Let's see if they try to get through here. See if those things do anything. And indeed they did. Why, those worked great. Okay, that's kind of fun. Let's see if we can pull more of them in here. Hey dude, looking at you. Brrr.
That's right, no one here.
That's right, no one here. Somebody's way far away in there. Okay, he's too far away or he's behind something. Let's search this guy. Pick up his ancient charm. Pick up his stuff. So that was kind of fun when those guys came running in here. Whoa! Okay, looked like that guy was... Oh, never mind, I was looking at the wrong thing. So, we got this guy here, we got this guy up here. Is that it? Is that really all that's left? I gotta say, I did a pretty good job, I feel like. Although I'm not quite done yet, I know. And he's down. We got one more dude left walking around down here, I think. Is he gonna come around the corner here? He is going to... What is he gonna do? Come around here? Not really sure where he's going. This is a neat looking room. Oh, here he... Oh. No? Where's this guy? Oh, frack. Look at that. Oh, he can shoot through it. Why can't I? Maybe he's gonna try to come down. Come down, dude. Join me down here. Come on, man. Don't be shy. He's running, he's running. He's running. Yeah, dude. Come around here. Ah, hell. A little too quick for me. Oh, hey, dude. You know what? Let's do this again. Plop. Plop. Come on, dude. Come through the door. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Come on. Come through the door. You can do it. I won't be able to shoot through this, will I? Here he comes. Come on. I'm right here. Look at that moron. Dude. Oh. Nice.
Should have been a cave of wonders.
Alright. Cool. It was fun to use some of the other tools available. Got so many of them. Matter of fact, I just tried to pick up some more shock traps, but I can't. Okay, let's get to exploring this place. What you got on you? Desert glass. Okay, no data points behind me. There's at least one ahead of us. This data point up here. Yeah, there's one up here. Let's go listen to this one. We'll loot this guy while we're up here. Thank you. Data point sitting right here. Audio data point. The Harris testimonial. Cool. This one fills in the spot. Nice. Voice log. Received 15 January 2066. Stacks closed. Unable to archive. Let's listen.
Dr. Sobek, please archive this testimonial in Apollo. Cross-reference to all mentions of my name and Operation Enduring Victory. My name is General Aaron Harris. From 2060 to 2066, I served as the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the highest-ranked officer of the United States Armed Forces. The tenure of my command included strategic planning and oversight of Operation Enduring Victory, a falsehood perpetrated on the civilian populations of the United States and other nations during the last 14 months of life on this planet. Before the Pharaoh Plague, I did my job and did it well. I was bold and decisive, crafty in political maneuvers. It wasn't an accident that I rose to my position and became the commander of the largest mechanized force ever assembled. But to what end? My only lasting achievement was the extinction of life on Earth. And my one redeeming act, if any, was to delay that extinction by days or weeks, by throwing more death at it. It is my hope that there will be no need for men like me in the world to come. If you are one of the people of that future world listening to this message, please know that I am sorry and that I wish you well. Sincerely, Aaron Harris.
Harris's confession. Oh, I'm not seeing any more data points showing up on my compass here. Which is weird, because this place looks really big. Seems like there should be more stuff around here for us to look at or listen to or loot. Ladder here. We'll go up there in just a minute. Oh, what was that noise? The heck was that noise? You heard it. Some stairs here for us to go up. A door we can't get through. I'm just gonna go look over here real quick. I thought there was another way to go. Well, just some stuff that looks like it could be something, but it's not. Okay. Well, I guess we'd move on. So we'll go down here and we'll go up these stairs. We could go up that ladder, but I don't want to go up the stairs. There was that noise again. Any more data points around here? Looks like we're supposed to go this way. Just taking a look around. Little looky-loo. Nothing. We are trying to find the entrance to Sobek's office. That's what we're doing.
Welcome to Hades. Zero Dawn's extinction failsafe protocol. The ultimate killer app. Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what? Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no.
Well, let's try this tape.
Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine you're Gaia, 200 years from now, and this new biosphere growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos. Spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do. Which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over. Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocate it. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one, blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again. That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction on demand. Death on speed dial. All for the greater good, of course, but still, kind of metal. So welcome to Hades. Welcome to the void.
Okay, so if that's the original purpose of Hades, why does it want me extinct?
We need more data.
And how does it end up in the wreckage of a pharaoh titan, getting worshipped by the Eclipse like some kind of god?
I'm learning as you are, Aloy. Keep searching.
Interesting. So does that mean that this Hades thinks that this world is a failure and it's trying to start over again? I don't know. Maybe we'll find out more next time, because it is time for me to end my play session here. Learning all kinds of new stuff down here in deep secrets of the earth. I'm really enjoying it. I hope you're enjoying it too. If you are, why don't you let me know by leaving me a like or a comment. Thank you guys so much for watching. I sure do hope you join me again in the next episode.